supposed to be a Java fern. Looks good so far. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, all right, 3 good plants. All right. They look very nice. All right. Let's get these into the tank, and you'll see I've made a few changes, and I've added a fish so far, and we'll give you an update on the tank. Okay, so you'll see I took out the big white rock that was there, replaced it with this rock over here. I got it from a nearby creek area. Added some other stuff. It's weighing down the driftwood pretty well. And I've got a Yo-Yo Loach running around. He was added last night, and he's having a wonderful time. So enjoying our his new facility here. So I'm going to add the Java ferns over here on this side. Okay, let's see if I can do this without much hiccups here. Get that down in there. You don't want to plant too far down. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. Get a grip on it. May just have to use my hands to get this one in here in particular, because it's got a root ball. It doesn't have a just stems like some of these other plants I got. Okay, there we go. That looks a little better. When you're planting these, you only want them down about 1 inch into the sand, because you don't want them penetrating into the dirt that you planted, which is about 2 inches down. Should be. So, all right. So that's okay. Start. I'll just use my hands to go into the back here, in between these 2 rocks. Just get it in there and bury it. Just be careful. You don't want to leave it too shallow, and you don't want to leave it too deep. All right. So far, so good. 2 down, 1 to go. All right, I'm going to put this other guy over here. Let's see here. Not very difficult to plant them in sand, but I think the hard part is just getting the sand to cooperate. Also, I've got airline tubing from that bubble stone that's going down. The airline tube actually goes through here, so the roots should just go around it, shouldn't interfere with it. Alright, so as you can see, the Java ferns have been planted, and they are so far so good. That's the that little spot. That's where the big white rock was. That was weighing down the driftwood, and you can see all the little pits there and all that. That's should be good for food source for the fish once the tank gets pretty well established. And it's like a little string here of I guess it's an algae string or something. Let me see if I can pick that out. Get that out of there. Anyway, so far so good. Yo-Yo Loach is the only fish in here, but I'll be putting some more in over the next few days. Got some Tetras and other fish in mind. The Tetras, the neon Tetras, are from the 10-gallon tank. I'll probably transfer them in here as well. And got a few other fish in mind to add. So we'll see how things go. So stay tuned. Hope you're enjoying it. Alright, here's another update, and you can see a few differences here. Changed out the rock that was right here, the big white rock. I've put in a more darker colored rock. As you can see, I got some Java ferns here. Added a few other plants. Got some water hyacinths. A friend of mine gave me from his outdoor pond. And if you can see them or not, there's some, I think I call Pristella Tetras. I got 5 of them. There's 4 of them here. I hope you can see them. Let me move around. So there's my Yo-Yo Loach hanging about. They're getting along. Also have a Lavender Gourami lurking about. I got him as well. Here's one of the Tetras. So I have 7 fish in here total. Here's the Lavender Gourami. As you can see, a bunch more plants. I have planted out this thing like you wouldn't believe. This one here is a new plant. Now this plant here is growing like crazy. There was one of these stems that was really shooting high. In the last 24 hours, it went from about that length to almost hitting the surface of the water. I clipped it and trimmed it and put it down in here, so it's going to grow a little bit, hopefully. And so things are coming together. None of the plants have shown any signs of decay, so I think the father fish substrate has done quite well so far. The fish have been in there for the Gourami and the Tetras have been in there for 24 hours, and we are on day 10, by the way. So everything is going really well. There's that rock. This is the rock here, and some of these other ones were just thrown in as a to help keep the weight down on these driftwoods. But so far so good. So keeping it as heavily planted as I can, and we'll do another update later on and see how things go.